So this little series is for people who are spiritual and love God, but don't know how to get there. Listen, I was there. I'm going to tell you my story to start and see if you can relate. And I know you can relate on the level of it's a decision, okay? It's like not magic, not a grace that could happen to you. This is a learning process. You can do it. I did it from completely not understanding anything. I was raised Catholic, and I had a devotion to Jesus and God and Mary and the saints, and I still do. And there was a long time in there where I was just an agnostic, like, hey, this is not working. Cancel. Let me start over. I know I was raised in the Western world where, certain ideas from ancient Christianity have just settled in and solidified, and we're born into it, and we don't even recognize it. I knew I'd never get rid of all of that because I could never adopt a completely foreign mindset, like, as if I were Chinese or Indonesian or something. No, this is where I'm at. Take me the way I am. And if there is a God, he'll find me. I'm out of here. So I left the Catholic Church in a formal way, but not in an, all of the good things stayed with me. The devotion, the recognition that there are beings on the spirit level right here, like another dimension. What are we so stressed about aliens for? We know that angels are here, spirits are here, love is here, and love is a spirit. Love is the big spirit that encompasses all spirit. So, to get back to my little story, it's not little because it's my whole life, right? But it's out of billions and billions. This is just one, but you may find that you have a parallel. So, just be open to it. Won't hurt. It's your choice. By the way, A Course in Miracles is not a cult. It's not a church. There's no hierarchy. It's a set of books. You study, you learn, you find teachers, and you do your inner work. You do your mental, perceptual shifting work by doing the work that's in the book. There's a text, a workbook, and a manual for teachers. And there's a few other little things. If you're new to the course, I would recommend getting the 3rd edition of the Foundation for Inner Peace version. It's called A Course in Miracles. No author is given, and it is the 3rd edition published by the Foundation for Inner Peace. So I'll tell you more about that later. But if you want to order the books, you can even get them used on Amazon. It's actually all compressed into one volume. That's what you want, right? It just makes it easier to study together with other people. And this is just the standard version. There are other versions that have like more notes that had been eliminated and things like that. Little footnotes, stuff. However, to get back to the story, I said to God, I'm leaving. I knew there was something transcendent, and you do too. There's something remarkable going on in this world, in addition to the devolvement, the entropy, the news cycle, the falling apart, the chaos, the disease, the disaster, the death. Hey, listen, if you want to do your spiritual work, know what you need to know to vote appropriately, because we're in this together. But do not feed yourself that thought system, okay? You don't need to know a lot. A lot of details. If you find yourself getting caught up emotionally in the news, that is the sign you need to turn it off for a while. Okay? It is like trying to reprogram your mind to understand things differently from the point of view of love. And you're listening to fear, judgment, who's wrong, who's to blame, what's going to happen, what's the horribleness. This is bullshit. This is exactly the thought system we want to cleanse ourselves from. And A Course in Miracles being like a training manual for awakening. It's a training manual for awakening. And if you want to be an astronaut, you got to train. You got to be serious, right? Okay, so back to the story. I'm going to turn this one off and start again. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of these episodes.